First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Phillies attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Popped up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First delivery to him on the way. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Popped him up. Molina has a play, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge. I'm okay with that.
The first baseman, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box, JT Realmuto. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's just 2 for 9. And the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Nick Williams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
The 1-2. Hit hard to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Line toward center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna.
Leading off for St. Louis,
home half of the second.
the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. 2 down.
Batting 6.
Here's Jed Jerko
The
now.
shortstop, Jed Jerko.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina.
You know, D-Row, it's not
Batting
always
7.
easy to hit in
The
the day
catcher.
games. First 5 hitters,
Yadier.
5 up, 5 down, 6 hole hit a go.
Molina.
He must have gotten a good night's sleep last
That's
night.
exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
0-1 the count to Molina. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Grounded back up the middle. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Will move to the 3rd with no score. So next to the plate for the Phils,
Leading off for
Gene
Philadelphia,
Segura. Second
the shortstop,
appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Segura turns and goes to second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you
Up
would
next
hope your
for
leadoff
Philadelphia,
man can work a walk
the center
or
fielder,
leg out an infield single, but not in today's game.
Herrera.
Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's Bryce Harper
The
now.
right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him.
The first base,
Digging in
number
now,
17,
Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys
Runner in scoring
Hoskins.
position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill as we move on to the bottom of
Leading
inning
up
number
for
3.
the Cardinals, the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Grounded to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 1
Batting
away
ninth.
in the inning, and it's time to
The
check
pitcher,
out the standings in the
Carlos
National League East to see where the Phils find
Martinez.
themselves entering play today. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Kingery's there. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting,
here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled off. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto as we begin the top of the fourth.
JT
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 5. Nick.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Kingery. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Aaron
Ready
Nola.
now, Aaron Nola. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
Cardinals,
this game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In there, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there.
The first
big
baseman.
strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Goldschmidt.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
No ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. So a full count now.
3-2.
Matt Carpenter would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Stepping in, Gene Segura will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses the throw down. And it'll be right on the bag as Molina nails him trying to swipe second. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Line drive, base hit to right.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching for one stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
And now Bryce Harper. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first
stepping
baseman,
in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
JT Real Muto.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. O'Neill is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. He's set. The 0-1. Well struck down the right field line. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Phillies leave them loaded. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For St. Louis, the third baseman.
So stepping in,
Matt
Carpenter. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5.
The batter,
these guys
number
have
3.
basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. At the plate, Jed Jerko, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up to this point.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes.
Now batting,
he looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Kingery's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Into the box now, Scott Kingery. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Number 4.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the hardwood plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're
Now
piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Pulled toward right center field. Bader is in pursuit. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one. But they've strung together a couple of hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Shortstop.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Pitch popped up. Carpenter over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more. Bryce Harper. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Phillies on top, 1-0. Standing in, Tyler O'Neill will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been.
O'Neill.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. O'Neill is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
The pitcher,
number 18. Effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now pitch swung on and foul tip right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right
now
there.
Batting,
no
second
doubt
baseman.
he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And that's taken for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off
He'll
for
start the
Philadelphia.
7th, and Dan, as
The
a
first
former
baseman,
pitcher
number
yourself, you must
17.
be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team.
Now
Bunch of
batting,
knocks, but they
the
can't
catcher,
seem to get any runs
JT.
going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Nero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, and so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto as he lifts it in the air to right field. O'Neill waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder,
So a
number
runner
5.
at first now with 1
Nick
away, and digging
Williams.
into the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
And in steps
the
Scott
third baseman,
Kingery. So far,
Scott
2 for 3 in this
Kingery.
one. He's set, and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over.
Ladies and
Phillies
gentlemen,
strand
it's
1,
time
but they
for the
lead it
traditional
1-0.
7th inning stretch.
In now, Harrison Bader. He'll look to
Leading
bounce
up
back
for
after
St. Louis,
striking out his last
the
time
center
up.
fielder.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout.
Now
I tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's really on a roll right now.
The left fielder, number 23.
Strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Your
Dominic
attention,
Leone
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Bader patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting. The pitch.
Settling in now, Aaron Nola. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Popped up. Goldschmidt is there for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. Lying towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. Segura rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 2-0 Philly. Digging in.
Leading up for the Cardinals.
Yeah, and
the
kind of shocked
baseman,
he got blown away with a
Matt.
fastball. You could tell he was
Sharp
late on that one.
Your
and we'll
attention,
see
please.
if he tries to
Now
cheat to something this evening.
Jose
Number
Alvarez
52.
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The Phils are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter,
so his
number
day
3.
fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 4.
So striding forward now, Yadier Molina 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is under it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Please.
John Brebbia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as they're trying to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Ozuna is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Digging in to try it again.
The left
Nick Williams, a couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Tyler
Leading up
O'Neill.
for
He's
St.
rolled
Louis,
into groundouts
the
a couple
right
of
fielder,
times already here in the
Tyler
ballgame.
O'Neill.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
Shortstop.
So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. He'll check in here at 277. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. DeJong in an 0-2 hole here. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman,
Colton Wong will stand in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
A 2-0 finish today. Philadelphia rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Aaron Nola earns his 5th winner of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Carlos Martinez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Jose Alvarez works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.